Wednesday to everyone. Happy Wednesday. I am going to make a quick short little video, guys. Something God placed on my heart, and don't mind me, I'm actually getting some lunch while I do this. But this is what I wanted to share with you guys, okay? Let's talk a little bit about humility, okay? Let's talk a little bit about humility and the things that comes with gifts and all of that jazz. All right, so let's talk a little bit about that. So pretty much something happened to me, and that's where I came up on this subject today, where I ran into someone that pretty much have a good life, okay? Pretty much have a good life, but the character of the person and what his finances or what his income make him out to look like was completely unattractive. Let's put it that way. It was very unattractive. Now I'm gonna say this, everybody, like, I'm one that believes strongly in humility. I am one that believes that everything comes from God, okay? Regardless of the amount of work that you put in, the work that you put in is just part of how the blessing comes. So it's not so much that okay, well, I did all this work and you have this, I made it, I've reached there, and I'm the one, and I okay? The minute you get into this situation where you're giving yourself all the glory for where you are and how you got there, you have start to go downhill from there, to be honest with you. Because I mean, I'm not saying that you will not maintain your status or you will not maintain your financial status and your net worth. That's not what I'm saying. But pretty much as far as your character is concerned, as far as your spirit is concerned, it's going to display the real you. It is going to expose the real you as you go through the changes in your statuses in your life. Okay, so I told somebody one time, told me, oh, wait to see when I become a millionaire and I'm gonna this and I'm gonna that. And I said, you know what, when you become a millionaire, what's going to happen is you are going to change. You're not going to remain the same person as you are today. Number one thing that's going to happen is that you are going to not see yourself around the people that you usually see yourself with. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, okay, I'm back. So pretty much, I was placing my order. So pretty much when the person becomes a millionaire per se, okay, you change. You don't want to be around the same people anymore, because as you elevate, you're going to be around people that are able to assist you in your elevation. Hopefully you are loyal to a certain group of people that were loyal to you when you were down and out. You are going to stay true to yourself in terms of who you are, but in terms of your lifestyle, your way of thinking, your way of moving, purchases, everything is going to change, okay? Everything is going to change, but there are just certain group of people you're not gonna want to hang around with. Let's keep it real, okay? You're not gonna want to do that. So with that said, we have to remain humble when these transitions happen. Now, people say, well, you know what, Nancy, you always say, to remain humble because God is the one that gives us gifts. Well, God don't give everybody gifts, Nancy. Some people just really work hard for what they have. Now, this is where I'm going to say this. There are, I would say, two gods, okay? Big God and little God. Let's go there, all right? So everybody gets something from someone, from some type of source. Okay, now if you do good and you've lived a good lifestyle, so whatever fruit you produce, you're going to produce good fruits. All right, if you did bad and you got your income from doing things that that were from the wrong source, you're going to produce fruits, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it is good. It's going to be bad fruits. All right. Now, what happens with good fruits? It's healthy. It's, you know, it's pure. It lasts longer, perhaps, and you know, it's blessed. Bad fruits are not so blessed. You can't sleep at night. You're sleeping with one eye open, one eye closed. You already sleeping with your, you know, with your weapon next to you. You know, you're living on fear most of the time, depending on where your fruits is. Now, keep in mind, God gives blessing, and so does the enemy, and so does the devil. Let's keep it real, guys, okay? Some people are like, oh, Nancy, but you know, this is all me. No, it is not all you. The source of where your income comes from, your network, your home, your business, whatever, it comes from a source. It has a spiritual attachment to it. Now, rather it came from God, you will know, because it will manifest in the things of God. It will be put there for God's glory, and you will see the harvest of that business, the harvest of that income to go into the ground and produce a harvest for God that is good, and it will fall on good soil. But if it is not from a good source, it will not produce anything good. As a matter of fact, you will reinvest in other things that are not good. You will reinvest in things that are destructive. You will invest in things that are, you know, just not really producing anything. Now, someone told me the other day, said, Nancy, you know what? I started making my money not so much the right way, but I invest my money in certain things that now I'm able to give donations to, you know, to children and family, and do this and do that, and you know, and he's listing all the good things that he did with, you know, money that did not start in the right place. And I say this, if that's you, that's your character, that's your personality. You have a personality that gives, and that's a great thing, because God loves a giver. But do not think because you're robbing, you know, it's like you come and you rob someone, and you take the money that you're robbing the person with, and you go feed, you know, a hungry man, and think God's gonna be like, bravo, yes, that was awesome what you did. No. Yes, you did a good deed with what you did, you know, with the thing that you got from a bad source, but God is not pleased with that. I'm sorry, boo-boo. I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but God is not pleased with that. You feel good. You feel great. You feel awesome. You're like, yeah, I just robbed Paul, and I took the Paul money and go fat Peter with it. And yes, you know, God's gonna be happy. No, God is not happy with you robbing Paul. God is not taking no place in you robbing Paul. You being vindictive, manipulative, and whatever, conniving, whichever way that you got that money for you to go feed Paul, you know, God is not happy with you robbing Peter. No. So with that said, you know, let's go back to the point of humility. You know, whenever God does give you that gift, you have to remain humble. You have to remain humble, and you have to understand that what I have, you know, for those that get the source, or whichever way, what I have comes from God. If I have a great paying job, it comes from God, and so I will give God the glory for that. If I have a great business that's prosperous, I'm gonna give God the glory for that. If I am in a great career, and I am advancing, and I'm being promoted, and people are noticing me, and I'm getting the Nobel Prize, and you know, I'm getting all, you have to give God the glory for that, because the source is not 100% you. You work the land. Of course you work the land. It's kind of like putting a seed into a ground that cannot produce. You have the seed. You placed it in the ground. But if there's no rain, if the environment, if the ecosystem and everything is not working all together for that seed to grow, it will not produce anything. It's just going to stay in the ground and die. You did the work. You understand what I'm saying, guys? You did the work, but it just didn't produce anything, because the ground of where you put it was not meant to reap a harvest. So make sure that in everything that you do, in anything that you do, wherever the source is coming from, whatever the blessing is coming from, that you are saying, you know what, God, I know that you gave me the strength to do this. You gave me the strength to work this land. You gave me the strength and the ideas to come into this business. You gave me the ability to get up every morning and do this. You gave this to me. It has nothing to do with me. It's all of you and none of me. That is pretty much that, guys. All right. So again, I just wanted to put that, drop that in your bosom right quick. I hope this blessed somebody, because again, it is really ugly when I see someone that has made it, or someone that is prosperous, someone that is, truly at the top of their game, and they're coming with their S on their chest and like, I did, and then for me being who I am and how my spirit works, it's a turn off. It's a turn off. Because for me, I'd rather somebody come to me and say, Nancy, you know what? I bust my butt to get where I am. But man, I couldn't do it without God. That is what your response should be whenever someone compliments you or want to give you the glory even. Want to give you the glory. Your response needs to be, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate the comments. But you know what? None of it would have happened if it is not for God. All right, guys, so that is it for the day. I'm going to have some lunch, hopefully. Captain Max, cook my food soon. But yes, I am just I just wanted to share this with you guys. I hope it blessed you all, and have a great Wednesday, and enjoy your lunch break and your dinner, whenever you're watching this video, and have a wonderful evening with your family. All right, guys. Okay, so apart from that, you already know me. You already know what I do. And so if you are interested, and contact me for any business, bookkeeping, taxes, amendments, anything of that sort in the accounting field, you can always contact me. And credit repair as well, you can always contact me, 305-910-7767. And we'll go from there. All right, everybody. So thank you for watching Walk Talk, and you can always invite me for your panel discussions and your speaking engagements. I will be more than happy to partake on that as well. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed Wednesday. Bye.